Hola. Ulu, ulu, ulu. Ulu, ulu. I hear reflection. There we go. Welcome, Wildflower. We got Siggy DJ Tofu. New hairstyle. No, I just brushed my hair a little bit just because it was getting a bit wild. Which means, super wild. Welcome, Shea Queen. The windy season has arrived. Yes, I slept. I just got on right now, 4 minutes ago. Yeah. Welcome, Sister Christy, we got. And then I moved the loop station closer. As you can see it on screen because I'm like, man. So I'm still dialing in the space a little bit more. Maybe. But I think this is more than enough. I could just use this. Doink, doink, doink. So that, because yesterday my back was like, oh, shoot. I feel like making some lo-fi this morning, actually. Some lo-fi. Also known as getting lit. Back it up. There we go. Make some lo-fi here. Give me some space. Got the cathedral vibe, huh? Ooh. Yeah, let's make like an XX intro, whatever. Inspired by that. Let's see. That's always a great song. got demoted multiple times in league. I guess winning and losing is part of life. That kind of hits, okay. I guess I got to change that around. bedtime vibe. Welcome. How many hours do you live a day? 10 hours? Now it's 9.5 hours. Because I realize by 5 a.m. I'm mainly playing for morning people, and so in the last hour I kind of make it more about wisdom. Welcome everybody. Everybody. Yeah, since everything's donation based, but I like 10-hour stream. I like doing 10 hours a day because it's a meditation for me. I sleep after I live stream. Yeah, I'm a full-time live streamer, full-time spiritual practitioner. What does it mean to be spiritual? It means to be authentic, to be genuine to who you are, not acting a certain way, just be authentic. Chi. Which self am I to love? All of you. All of me loves all of me. Love all of me and all of me. Love me and all of me. Love your all of me and love my all of me. Loving all of me. Welcome, Sister Kata. There's Sister Kata. She says, thank you for last night. Sleep was very centering. Made me pass out. Yeah. I've been doing more music later at night. So now I just do a mixture of peaceful content and music and peaceful wisdom. Reducing the drama, reducing, I would say, negative things. Oppositional, I focus on agreeing with people more than disagree. If I see people disagree and I see immaturity, I just block it instantly. It ruins the vibe, and yeah. When Dragon Fruit asks, I have a question. When it comes to self or individual, how do you claim self without ego. You don't. It's impossible to live life with no ego, because this life, you need to have that, right? The ego is the mind. It helps you survive. It helps you see a snake and not try to go pet it. Oh, cute snake. Oh my God, I want to go ride the alligator. You know, it goes, you remember that one time your uncle got bit? Yes, the alligator can bite you. Oh yeah, and then you pass down. All right, so the fear helps us to survive. But imagine being in your house thinking about, oh shoot, the alligator. In your damn house, there's no alligator. It's in your illusionary mind that you think of alligator, but it's not here. Now, if you're outside and you see an alligator, shoot, you might not want to go that way, you know, unless you're trying to, you know. Yeah. I thought that was, whatever we want to call it, to me, that's what I call the ego. Your survival, the tool that helps you survive. I'm less concerned, like, you know, I just know enough to live a happy life. Sometimes there's so much variety of what we would call this and that. Are we actually happy doing all of that? So that's why you have to be very, very particular, or right, about who you learn from, listen to. Yeah. No, the thing is, if the ego is unhealthy, then you choose to. The thing is, getting a bigger house is good for survival. He says, isn't the survival mechanism the ID? I don't know about the ID thing, but what I do know is that there's nothing wrong with wanting a bigger house. If you have if you have like 6 people in your house and you got 2 bedrooms, nothing wrong. But if you need a 20 bedroom house and you got 2 people living there, it's like, why'd you? Who's gonna sleep in the other bedroom? Ghost? So you have to know how to have enough, which is more of a wisdom, right? Bigger house is great until it's too much that you don't need it, right? The ego, it wants to hoard more stuff to survive. Why does that make sense? Well, winter's coming. We want to gather wood, more survival, more food, more survival. Right? But nowadays, you can just go to the grocery store. You can even grow your own food. Well, how much? Right? Well, how much food do you want to hoard? You hoard too much food, the rat might end up eating it. It might go bad. Right? So you have to have a balance of learning to have enough. It's like whenever the ego becomes, it's like when the ego becomes untrained and not tamed, we start to indulge in too much Wingstop. Nothing wrong with Wingstop, but every day it's unhealthy. Yeah. That's why I don't use the ism and schism, altruistic egoism. Let's speak more simpler language, because sometimes we speak in these, vocabulary that's larger and nobody, like, it's unclear, because some people define things differently, and that's why if we just keep speaking simple language, it keeps us humble. I notice the people who use larger vocabulary confuse people a lot, because they say one thing, but how they define it means another, which leads to cult ideology and not lack of wisdom and humility. So I stay away from too much of the ism, schism, and too much wordy things that it's hard to learn from sometimes. And sometimes the people talking about it don't really practice the things they believe. So that's why I'm really, picky about who I talk to. Are they coming from a good place? Or are they in their head all day? And that's hard to hear because many people are in their head all day because you can spend lots of time online doing things that have nothing to do with joy, with centeredness, with harmony in your life. And it's not about doing everything perfectly in harmony. It's saying mostly in harmony. Like sometimes I like a donut. You know what I mean? Shoot, not all the time. Sometimes I shop on Amazon, but not all the time. But the kind of friends that I talk to, they know when to listen and when to talk. A lot of people, they don't have a good dynamic with friendship. So one person ends up dominating too much. And it doesn't feel a community. And sadly, a lot of manipulators climb that ladder of dominance and lack this thing, oneness. Now that being said, leadership's super difficult. That's why many people would rather follow. Welcome, Regina. Especially effective leadership, you get tested a lot. If you're making a genuine difference, manipulators will come test you. Close-minded people will come. Even good people will criticize you because they don't really know you yet. But if you stay true to your principles, 3 things cannot hide for long: the moon, the sun, and the truth. Because if you're a genuinely good person, that's who you are. There's nothing to hide. That's the beautiful part about the truth. If you're just genuinely good, can you make decisions or know things without incorporating or engaging in the ego? For sure, that's called intuition. You just know. But it's not random that you just know. Through daily paying attention for years, you start to like, yo, what the? Did y'all see that? Right? Because we're paying attention. It's like sometimes you have people around you who are manipulators and snakes, but they don't show you up front because some manipulators are up front and some they slither around. Every once in a while they slip up, and so we have to pay attention. Because well-meaning people, we're not trying to catch snakes, but we have to pay attention so that we don't get used. You know what I mean? And so through paying attention, the dot appears. It's like, what the? This is the 3rd time. What is? So I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful paying attention is so good for your life, brothers, sisters. Please pay attention to your life or you'll miss it. I'm dealing with my trouble from my girlfriend's family. What trouble? Girlfriend. I hope you can save that part. Post it. I didn't record any of this yet. I guess I should start recording. I don't record everything. Let me zoom in a little bit. Zoom in. There we go. I'm wondering, the other day you had special effects in your image. What software do you use? I use OBS, and then I overlay different images. Like this one. It's a river. Yeah. So you have to have a computer, and then you find great images, and then you overlay it, and then you have a cutout, an image mask around you. That's the cheapest way, the most effective way. I'm surprised not more people do it. It's just you need a lot of skill involved, like Photoshop, a little Photoshop, yeah. Like, and your lighting has to be on point. For example, this doesn't look as good, but if you turn that light off real quick, now it's hitting. Do you see the difference? So you have to understand photography a little bit, and videography, ambience, to make it look authentic and genuine. So, but if you just try and don't give up, you'll figure it out. Okay. Welcome, Michael. He says I'm on the mobile right now. Long nature walk. I think I'm 1 1/4 miles from the house. Okay, have fun, brother. Is it possible? Did I miss a question here? Is it possible to have a relationship with someone who has a strong addiction? No worries, sister, do your thing. My brother turned up at my door with apple pie. Oh, shout out to the apple pie. That's so kind of him, isn't it? The thing is, you just have to know the cost of dating somebody who needs lots of help. If you if you don't know how to deeply help yourself, it's really difficult to help somebody who's going through, any addiction. It's all difficult. So just know that, yes, it's so kind of you that you're willing to be. You can change yourself, but you can't change others. You can definitely inspire people, but to genuinely inspire somebody is so much work. And so just know what you're getting involved in. Don't get in a relationship trying to save people. Be an amazing light. Be an amazing role model. Just know, if you're looking, we definitely need compassionate people to understand each other. It just takes time. Addiction is a hard thing to beat, but my partner never left my side, and now 5 years sober. Yeah. So that's why now I think the beauty of relationships is that you get to grow with somebody, but that growing part is extremely difficult if you don't have faith in each other. And if you don't have faith in yourself first, you're not going to have faith in anybody else. You're just going to give up and dump them because... And some people are not ready to heal. They may say they're ready to heal, but they're there to teach you patience sometimes. You know, like, no, the patience tester, here we go again. It's like for me to be here on a daily basis to help my brother, sister. There's so much skill involved. So much that many people don't realize, and they think it's fake because it's so polished. But it's polished because I've been doing this for so long and I have mentors, right? That it seems fake. But it's like the amount of patience you need to genuinely help transform people's life has to be unimaginable to most people for it to make an impact. Because if they can imagine your level of patience, then it's something that it's not profound, but like, how are you that patient even though they judge you on a daily basis? And that's what's inspiring, like unimaginable patience for some people leads them to like, maybe I can too. Unimaginable peace. And so when you're living with that person, it's even more than here, right? That's why I'm married, because I knew the difficulties of marriage and relationship. And that's why I signed up. I didn't sign up for the ease of companionship. I signed up for the difficulty. Because you lose yourself when you're in a relationship, but you gain wisdom, you gain difficulty. You have to compromise. You have to learn to make two universes combine. You know how difficult that is, to combine two universes and harmonize? Eventually it gets to peace. Some don't though. That has to be said. Yeah. Sometimes before we are ready for wisdom, we have to go through many misery in life. Welcome, Sister Grace. Welcome, Umbra. Many people get into relationship, they want something from the other person. That's not how it works. Relationship and life is more about what you sacrifice and lose to gain wisdom, to gain something within here. But if you get involved with somebody to get money, to get material, to get property, and some people don't know that because they don't have a good wisdom, so they pick bad partners that eventually lead to disharmony. But that's life. Sometimes we want to get married to get stuff, to get property and stuff, because that's what has been taught in our community and the people before us. And so it's like people using each other to gain, but then the love behind that oftentimes is missing. And so people use each other when they lack wisdom, when we become more opportunist in our approach to life rather than people who have wisdom and compassion, because our communities and our parents sometimes lack wisdom, and so we take action on survival mentality too. And you can have a balance of both, right? There's nothing wrong with benefiting from being with each other, but also you have to have the wisdom too. So it's not bad, like, okay, yeah, it's true. Survival is good, but survival without love, that's genuine ill. Right, let's be real. It's easier to survive with two people, but it's a lot harder to survive when those two people don't get along. Right? Two people working together, it's easier to survive. Two people not working together, not helping each other, damn. That's confusing. Like, why am I with you again? You're not even help. We're like, our life ain't getting better. That's why you gotta pick. That's why you have to be really selective and patient before you get involved with people, because it's a lifelong thing, and then there's a lot involved. That's why wisdom helps you to navigate through life and end up happy, not miserable. Instead of 3 tequila shots in and you're just starting off your night, and then the song Sweet Caroline comes at the bar and you Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba, good times never feel so good, so good, so good. You get your 5 minutes of fame or whatever. You go, I'm feeling good. I think I'll have 2 more. I don't want to go home. Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba, so good, so good. And then when you're really drunk, then you go, Can I have the Hotel California? Such a na 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 na. Ding 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 ding. And welcome to the California. What's the other song? Bohemian Rhapsody. DJ, I want a Bohemian. You have Bohemian Rhapsody? I'm ready. 6 shots in. And then you find a young buck. I think do y'all have XXX Tentacion on here? It's 5 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me requesting XXX tentacion. Like, oh shoot. Welcome, Flip. Vlad is here. Welcome, PJ Scott. How to find someone who adds to your peace. Does my wife add to my peace? I would say she add more interestingness to my life, and that's why I'm grateful. I got peace. Let's be real. I'm good with peace. Anyways. Well, whenever she needs peace, she comes to me and tell me about her day. Welcome, Mackenzie. So, I'm grateful because she's real. Whatever she feels, she's honest with. What do you do for occupation? Here. I live stream spirituality. Well, I like this. I'm essentially like a Digimonk, but I'm more like a spiritual. Digimonk, digital monster. Maybe that one's not a good one. That's not. Digital monkster. So you're making money off people that are trying to heal themselves. I mean, they donate whenever they actually get, are inspired. Yeah. I mean, that's what therapists do. They make way more than me. It's like, well, somebody's got to help the broken. It's fine. Kind of sad that somebody will come to the community, I'm sorry to challenge you. It's not even. And that's why we have to let go of this. That's why when somebody shows you who they are, like that's the kind of thing we don't need to respond to. Yeah. It's not healthy for community. And sadly, oftentimes people think like that because they come from a place where they can't accept what I'm doing. Or they either think the only way is their way. Yeah, because I start realizing, man, I need to be more firm with people coming in here, judging, being disrespectful. Yeah, so that's why I just let go. There's no need to respond too much. I try to. It's just some people, they're already coming in here, they made up their mind. Yeah. It's all good. And the negativity, it ruins the experience for many people. Right? People can just go somewhere else, but I mean, it's a hobby of the internet to. Some people's hobby is to just try to challenge people, try to debate people, and all these things. Thank you, Patrick. Welcome, Sister Lace. Yeah, that's why being online and holding a space where the community grows, it's actually more difficult than what many people realize. Yeah. Please don't. No, we can tell who's being disrespectful and who's not. Not my first rodeo. You can tell people who are genuinely engaged in conversation with respectful intention, and then there's people who don't. He says, I was strolling in here for many years, many moons ago, but Guru Thanet beat me up and now I'm a good boy. Don't mess with my clique. Welcome, Shauna. I was deciding I was deciding if I should even address that or should I block it. I think next time if anything like that comes up, I'm just gonna block it instantly. Cause I already saw it from the first comment. But that's why I pay attention so much to what's going on. Sometimes I miss some things because I'm trying to trust people, I don't need to Who's tripping? Yeah, TikTok can be, again, you can reduce the video quality if you use widescreen mode. Rip, rip. Nah, it's just digestion. Over time, the energy that's negative, it slowly dissolves. But you have to keep moving in a peaceful manner. In life, sometimes negative things happen. You have to find a way to process it. Yeah, I changed the EQ of the mic and all these things. Release your throat chakra. I mean, I ate 3 eggs this morning and some coffee. I mean, last night we had the frog came out louder. There's different forms of throat singing, okay? That one is called organic throat singing. It just happens. Welcome, Susan. Haters gonna hate. And also we're coming into the season of the highest depression. less activity, more snow, and a lot of family trauma arises starting around here, the last quarter. So people may behave differently. You know, hustlers have to buy gifts, and if they want to buy lots of gifts, they have to sell more substance. That's unfortunate. And that affects humanity greatly. Yeah. Somebody not sober are on the road, somebody mental instability, because they need to make more sales. And many people buying gifts and things they can't afford just to have the Christmas spirit. Rather than the Christmas spirit within, it's more outside Christmas spirit. Shout out to getting groceries. No, I'm not familiar with that, Sister Jenny. We got Cosmic Brick. Welcome, Hosen. By the way, I will not be here Friday, Saturday. But this Saturday, the Thai temple is having a, what is it? Is it a Songkran festival? Thai festival at the temple. Was it? She says that Christy says that project I wanted to share with you was I will be going into schools over Christmas term to do special story time and meditation to teach the kids they have light and magic within and teach kindness. Beautiful. I've been asked to go to different community centers for careers, disabled and sick people to do meditation and sound healing with them. Congrats, sister. Thank you for doing your work. Oh, carers. Okay. Community centers for care. Yeah. You're helping people through your skills, your mindfulness experience, and that's what we're doing here too. So, right. So being on here, it leads to life of service. Many people already are service here with their job, right? Every job is a service to help something, because it's useful to humanity. But if you love your job, then you become an inspiration, right? Passionate people in any field is inspirational. You go to Starbucks and you see somebody like on it, enthused, great service, that's inspirational. You see a chef who's passionate, that's inspirational. Especially when it's authentic. Sometimes it's passionate, right? Beautiful, but sometimes it feels kind of plasticky, you can say. Like, hi, welcome to the Mystic Village. How are you doing today? But it takes time to learn how to be authentic, so I don't blame them. I didn't know it either until I learned how to be authentic. Yeah, it takes time to learn. It takes time to learn how to be authentic. But Sister Christy already, you're getting ready to go to be in the public. Don't forget us when you get super popular, okay? Oh yeah, that's our sister in London, my mates. The trolley gang. For the trolley. Oh. Who are those people? My trolley gang. No wobbly. Thank you, Charms. What's the... I'm launching my business in December, beautiful. Yeah, help, do your part. Be inspired to help people. The wonky trolley. My wonky trolley. My wonky trolley. Get out of my way, I say. This is my trolley of love. My trolley won't be wonky. Trolley not so wonky no more. This is my trolley of love, mate. My loving wonky trolley. Welcome, Eliosha. But trolley have a wobbly. It's all good. I stream so much, some people still think it's Monday. Wait a minute. I woke up and slept, woke up and slept and woke up here. He's here when I'm waking up, and when I sleep, he's still here. So I wear like this. The time and space in Mystic Village can be confusing, cause yeah. Sometimes I'm a wonky trolley. Sometimes I get a wonky trolley. Sometimes my brain is a wonky trolley, but at least it still rolls on the ground. There's gonna be a whole Broadway show. The Wonky Trolley. You're making me laugh in my sleep. You mean the wonky trolley is making you laugh? Does your throat have a wonky trolley? Or is it just wonky? Oh no, he didn't. How do you deal with a narcissistic parent? Difficult to accept. And let them go, can't find peace. Boundaries. If you don't own yourself, your parents will try to own your life when they cannot live your life, especially when they're more narcissistic. Whenever you don't respond to their requests, they realize they have no power over you, but you still respect them from a distance. I respect you, but I'm just not going to do what you say because this is my life. I still love you. The wonky trolley's got to go. My wonky trolley mates, have a nice day. The wonky trolley in my life has got to go. Goodbye, wonky wheel. See you at the Willy Wonka store. Yeah, the thing is you have to first respectfully say no. And if they don't respect your gentle no, then you have to get a little bit more firm no. If they don't respect that, then you have a firm no. I'm trying to get along with you, but you're making it difficult. If you're going to disrespect me, then I just won't come and see. We just don't need to hang out. Once in a while I'll come, and you just let them know, I'm trying to respect you, but you're not trying to respect me. I want you in my life, but you're making it difficult. If you can't just accept me from who I am, then I will be less in your life. Just let them know the real deal. When they hear the real deal, then And then you can deepen your explanation with compassion. Imagine you're trying to live your life, but somebody doesn't let you. Do you just let them own you? Or do you choose to have a firm boundary because they don't respect you for who you are? When someone disrespects you or don't accept you for who you are, that's not someone that you're trying to hang around. That's you. I want to respect you. I want to be around you. But it's hard for me to be around you because you don't respect me. If you're going to continue being like that, I will have to be around you less because you don't respect me. But I still love you because you brought me into the world. Right? So you have to learn to at least have some grace and delivery. And you can practice in meditation or visualize them trying to control you again, but you don't respond with anger. Because narcissistic people or people who are manipulative, whenever their manipulative tactic work on you, they win. But whenever you don't, they stop playing that game and your dynamic between people changes. It's just difficult at first. Because they think you're still the same baby boy or baby girl. And sadly, sometimes people try to control you a lot. You know why? They don't got much going on in their life. They don't have much going. Their life is boring as hell. That's why they want to control you, because that's their purpose. They had no other greater purpose. Sometimes our parents don't know. They need to reconnect with their purpose that's not raising us anymore. They don't know that. And so you have to let them know. It'll hurt, but then they'll come to they'll eventually either realize it or don't realize it. But if you repeat it enough, they eventually get it. You know what wabi sabi? I think I've heard that before. Welcome, Jasmine. I can see it here. What do you do when someone blames you for stuff they are doing, especially the ones you love? Oh yeah, you mean the golden thing? Yeah. Gluing the broken glass with gold or whatever, right? Yeah, it's a great analogy for life. But in here we call that the wonky trolley. It still works. You can fix the trolley. Sometimes it's just wonky. The wonky trolley needs to be fixed. My wonky trolley just needs some WD-40. In America, WD-40. I don't know what they use over there. What to do when someone blames you for stuff they're doing. Your family blames you. So the people you love, let's say your family blames you for what they do. I would say, what does that have to do with me? That's not my problem. You did it. You have to have firm boundary with manipulative people. Because sometimes I've seen people throw people under the bus before. Because you know why? Their parents taught them that way. It's my wife's. Your wife. Okay, what does she? We need details because this is. It's sometimes it's more picky. She's coming from. What happened? And realistically, sometimes some people, when they're on their period, they're more moody, and they're. Right, but after a while, they calm down. So you have to also pay attention. Is it that time? Whenever my wife gets to that time, I'm like, I pay attention because you know why? As husband, it's our job to pay attention. Is it that time of the month? If I don't catch it, I make it right. So I do my best to pay attention. Is it getting there? So we have to be patient, right? Because there's hormones and things in the working. And you have to at least try to be aware. So meditation and awareness helps you to understand the people around you better. But sometimes it's not. Maybe something happened at work. Or maybe she's just hungry. My wife is super moody if she doesn't have food. Get her some damn food. You sign up to be married. It's part of our duty to be. I broke her trust in our relationship and been trying to earn it, but whatever, she gets mad. She escalated. Well, good. At least you know now you have to talk about earning her trust over and over. If you break somebody's trust that you're married with, freaking, you have to have a harmonious relationship. You have to be willing to fight for each other. You lost her trust. You have to fight to get the trust back and maintain it for as long as you can. Sometimes we slip up, but if you're slipping up too much, damn, pay attention. Look, I slip up from time to time. I forget her birthday in the past. That's who I am. After I forgot her birthday 3 times in a row, she's like, oh, that's who he is. And now I remember her birthday. Problem solved. Sometimes I forget to listen, and it hurts our relationship. Most people know how to talk at people, but not know how to listen, because they don't know how to listen to themselves. It's sad. A lot of people don't even know how to listen to themselves, and so they're just speaking a bunch of mumbo jumbo. And it's not from the heart. And people know when you're not sincere. Mumbo jumbo. And when it's your wife, You live with that person, so they know you even more. But they don't know everything, so that's why communication is the key. Part of communication is listening. Yeah. And then if you say something and then you don't do it, then you lose their trust. Sometimes you just forget. But then if you actually try, you restore trust again when you actually take the action, not just promises. And it's more than just about buying stuff, it's the little things. Like spending time and asking each other how your day was and going a little deeper than just good and you. You know what I mean? That's quality time, not just glaze over. How your day? Good, and you? Good. All right, let's get back to social media. Shoot. You know, they got feelings. Luckily, my wife and I, human beings, we're not, to me, everyone's an emotional. Everyone has emotion. Some people just prefer not to lead with it, but everyone has it. And so taking the time to be vulnerable with each other, it's so beautiful. I think that's what we do in here. That's what I do with my wife. Shoot, I do that with the cat out here. Hello, the cat comes running like, pet me. I'm just taking out the trash. Pet me. Because the cat, that's the only language it knows. Pet me. And so I just, all right. Because I'm trying to have a harmonious relationship with my life, not just run past everything. When I rollerblade and I see some beautiful flower, I stare at it for a bit longer, like, that's beautiful. Slow down. The sky's beautiful. I'll stare at the sky. It's beautiful. Rollerblading. When people come here and they have a problem, I talk to them. I listen to them. And that's why we have community. If I'm busy, then we have moderators who do listen and talk to you too. Right, when we have a community, it's more effort. It's hard to tend to community when you cannot tend to your own self and your wife, your family. That's the number one thing. Take care of yourself and your family first. If family not harmonious, then I cannot be here. And vulnerability is a huge part. Yeah, you don't have to be vulnerable about freaking everything. Like, you know, there's some things you just don't need to say. But being vulnerable with the people around you helps people to trust each other, because it takes effort to be open to each other. It's hard sleeping on the couch. Is the couch not comfortable or what? I think this needs to be a little higher, like just get this book under here. My dad joke book. It slides. Yeah, we were here yesterday. Lots of people here. Last night. Didn't share too much wisdom last night. More music. We got Sister Alicia, we got Alpha, Unicorn, Sammy, Star. You didn't see my, yeah, it was on for 5.5 hours last night. Around that time. And also it's because I'm partially shadow banned on the YouTube, so it's been super peaceful. Kinda nice. But last night my caffeine game was disturbed because my wife gave me some matcha from Starbucks. Luckily, I heard the word Starbucks and I knew the amount of caffeine would be a lot higher. So I didn't drink all my coffee last night. I just drank like half of it. So every time I hear the word Starbucks, I know a high level of caffeine is incoming. And sugar in there. Yeah, she gave me half of her. I think I don't even think she drank half. There's caffeine in matcha. Yes, there it is. Caffeine puts me to sleep. Well, I hope that you get quality sleep, because when you sleep with lots of when you go to sleep with lots of caffeine in your system, it makes you have your mind really active, and your dreams and all these things become more intense. And oftentimes it could lead to waking up in the middle of the night with sleep paralysis. Mine is awake from caffeine, but usually the reason people have sleep paralysis is that they overwork themselves and they drink coffee or soda to keep themselves awake. And then they're so tired their body stays asleep, but their brain wakes up. But it depends on how much matcha you put in the matcha tea also. That has to be said, yeah. When I go to sleep after a Cuban coffee, I drool. Oh, yeah. Sister Shell. Yeah, because your heart is overworking itself, and the body's trying to rest. You already know. I share people's sleeping techniques a lot. I hope it's helping some of y'all be aware of how to improve your sleep. People ask me on what is it? Oh, it is. The Cuban is a coffee. It's like really dark coffee, very strong coffee. Yeah, I only drink a double espresso in the morning and in the evening. That's all I drink. But sometimes my wife likes to buy me things. Or she drinks it and doesn't, I don't like to throw stuff away. So anything that I can reduce waste, I'm going to eat that. I'm going to eat it. Unless it will compromise my sleep. Of course, I don't eat meat. I just give the meat to the cat outside. I really understand the addict. I try apple juice, drinking apple juice more than coffee. Some people don't know how to stop the coffee because it's a nootropic, right? It helps you focus better when you're trying to do some designs on a computer. I get it. But sometimes when we constantly put our body acid in our body, right? Coffee is super acidic. you just have to reduce the amount. Like switch from, maybe switch to decaf or switch to green tea from time to time so your body gets some antioxidant that's less acidic, I would say. I mean, that's why I drink coffee. It helps me to focus for a long time, like 5 hours, 4 to 5 hours straight. But I don't abuse it. Like in between the streams, I don't drink any caffeine because I'm trying to sleep good. If your body is too tired, it doesn't want to wake up. So you end up needing more sleep. So if you pay attention to all of it, you can keep a constant discipline of waking up and sleeping, which is very difficult to do, honestly. So that's why an 8-hour sleep is not necessary if you learn how to pay attention to what you put into your body and discipline your diet, your caffeine input, and all these things. But many people don't. And so sleeping more, or to sleep less, you need more discipline, which is what I'm trying to do for sure. You can always sleep more, but sleeping less, it requires lots of effort. I've moved from energy drinks, which gave me kidney stones, to coffee and to apple juice. Yeah, too much of anything, you already know. And also, drink water. That's why I got this now. Dun 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 dun. And to make it easier to drink water, straw. And to drink water that's delicious, because I recently added a pH filter to the reverse osmosis, because reverse osmosis, it lacks like some minerals, so I have a remineralization filter after the reverse osmosis, so that it tastes better and there is pH. Yeah. She says, I really think you're right, brother. My heart used to beat super fast and now it just does. Then I just go straight. When I didn't pay attention to my caffeine intake, I had the worst sleep, drinking Monster energy drinks or any energy drink. And I realized the huge negative side effect of the energy drinks is actually the sugar content in an energy drink, you know? Right. There's so much sugar. If you look at how much sugar each can of energy drink has. Let's see here. Let me do a quick babysit. Dang, the race car drivers are coming out, huh? whenever the weather's better, people with a turbo car, like turbo car, they're a lot. They produce more power when the air is cold. Harder for engines to blow up whenever the weather's cold. So here they come. Past tonight, your YouTube kids have helped me. Vids. YouTube kids. Thank you. Thank you for relaxing here. Let's do a little flute. Flute vibes. Get used to the new flute a little bit more. La Luna. So this in Houston, Texas right now, a lot of trees are dropping seeds, acorn. And I was at the red light and the seed was dropping on my car. And I was like, damn. Thunk, thunk. And I look ahead, there's a lady with her convertible top down. Eventually some seeds dropped in her car, like, thunk, and she's like, it was green light, and she was like, it's okay, sister, let's go. The cost of convertible. Seeds. New idea. Blink. Time to spread the seed. At the park too, And Sunday at the park, it's the seeds been dropping on us, since we're under lots of oak tree or whatever. Lots of oak trees, especially in Texas. At least the pecan didn't fall on my head. Oh shoot. God dang. Shout out to the pecan. I used to not see all the signs from the universe of why what the seeds represents, like ideas, and right, the tree multiplies its seed. Right, our ideas. Right, it's time to generate that idea, love and peace. Not all seeds make it, but when it does, another tree appears. The idea, the forest starts to appear because of all the seeds. Flowers bloom. And then pollen, when it's that pollen time, everything yellow for a couple weeks. Everyone's car, hair, even the cats outside are yellow-black cats. Sometimes I don't get to play the higher register because it's not the most like peaceful. Some is more raspy in nature, by nature. When people are trying to relax, soothing, mellow. Thank you. That's why most of the flutes that I have are more bass flutes, actually. Yeah, most of them. Mid-tone and bass flute. I don't have too many of these. Baby one. What flute do you think is the best for pre-game for sports? You already know. The Irish tin whistle. They already use it pre-game. Oh. Yes, this is not live yet. Not actually here. It depends on what kind of... It's more about the energy. Sometimes you want a more festive vibe, or sometimes you want more intense. Right? Hearing like a powwow, dung 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 dung. Right, it's a good like mental preparation. I mean, how energized do I need to be it's mostly peaceful content, you know. Be peaceful harder. I just got done playing the Irish flute. That might be the most energetic thing we did the whole stream. Oh, but I also reduced the light on me, see? I mean, I could. Oh, I'm a sunshine now. I got sunshine. Oh, I also brushed my hair today, just to try to be different, you know? It's not as wild today. Please help calm MG ADHD brain. To sleep. Insomnia is the worst. How bad have you been having insomnia? Has it? Welcome, Agonium, Sister Anna. Thank you. Always suffered. I mean, how long is always? Since you were a baby? That's like a non-response. Since you were a baby, you couldn't fall asleep. It's like, since how long ago? Yeah, since you were 15. Okay, well, what things happened in your life that caused that? 30? Oh, you're still young. You got a lot more. You can handle more suffering. Like, wait, get in a trolley with us. So if you've been having insomnia for over 15 years, golly, you have to re-engineer the way you live life itself. Right? You have to revision how you live your life. Yeah, change the story. Rewrite the story. Oftentimes, the people with insomnia, there's like so many issues involved that lead to non-healing, of course. It's like we focus on the negative part of our life and we count the negative. And so in bed, there's like hundreds of negative things cycling through the head. My ex dumped me. They yelled at me. I'm broke. I'm sad. I'm lonely. I suck at League of Legends. Wingstop forgot my freaking ranch dressing the other week. Can you believe it? The gas price. Battlefield 6 came out. I don't even want to buy it, but I kind of have to. I got nothing to do. Just buy it, damn it. I don't. And so we have to address one thing at a time. We have to focus. Imagine in your life there are so many failures that you may have experienced and you focus on them. But if you just succeed in one thing, and then two, and then from one thing to two things, when you start to succeed in life, like it starts to exponential. Like when you start to succeed in two things, two more success. And you can easily lose it too. And then you start back at one again. You're like, oh. I have to think positively to survive, especially at bedtime. No bad thoughts. Just F the body I have. Yeah, you don't have to copy and paste twice, okay? Just F body clock. Yeah, the thing is, that's an easy thing to say. My circadian rhythm is off. Freaking. Clearly. Well, why is your circadian rhythm off? It oftentimes comes from the lack of discipline and devotion to your healthy life. Oh, okay. That's it. So we'll settle for playing a game till 4 a.m. when we need to be sleeping. We eat super late. But then we have to wake up early. What's up with that? So it's how you live your life. Right. It's like, something's not working out here. Right. You sleep late and eat late, but have to wake up early. And then to make that life work, you have to chug energy drinks. There's the damn energy drink again. Shoot, we need a new Wingstop and Red Bull. You wake up, crack a fresh can of Red Bull down, fire in the hole. Oh, the weed eater almost started the first time. Yeah, alright, that's not working. I think I need some coffee also and Red Bull to start off my day. I'm like, what the fire in the hole. Double espresso. I'm ready to go to work now. One eye twitching like this. So to cover that up, we wear sunglasses. My sunglasses. Sorry, I look. I'm completely awake. I'm not wired at all from coffee and Red Bull. As a matter of fact, I bought a 36 pack of Red Bull from Costco just last week. Wing stop and Red Bull give you wing. Double wing. Double wings. Wow. I knew there was a reason. Fire in the hole. Boom. And so imagine, and then we sometimes need sleep, but we don't sleep. You know why? We become addicted to drinking energy drinks. So it's freaking 10 p.m. Let me have a quick beverage so I can play League of Legends at night. Fire in the hole. I'm ready to own these damn noobs on here. Bottom lane missing. Bottom lane missing. Watch out, bro. Shoot. You're wired, right? You got it. Mid lane missing. My DoorDash just got here. BRB, DoorDash at the door. My Wingstop just arrived. Did you have the ranch dressing in here? Last time they forgot the ranch dressing in my chicken. Okay, it's in here this time. Thank you. You open. Yeah. Where my basket of fries? I ordered Wingstop. They forgot ranch last time, but this time they forgot basket of fries. What the heck? It's time to sleep soon because you got work next day. It's 2 a.m. You ate the wing, Red Bull. Now you're trying to sleep at 3 a.m. after drinking Red Bull at 1 a.m. Or is it? Because you need to perform better online. Eventually you get too bad, right? Can you believe it? They forgot my damn basket of fries again. What the? Mid lane was missing. How come they didn't get to the other lane? I pinged too. I ping, ping, ping. They didn't see. My thumb hurts. My finger hurts playing too much League of Legends. Ouch. Let me go to bed now. But I'm not even sleepy, man. Why can't I sleep? Why can't you sleep? You didn't pay attention to your life? The Red Bull, the eating late, you get the nootropics, you play that hyperactive video game right before bed. And in bed, you're like, can't sleep. Okay. That's like watching the damn Matrix. We're in. You go, all right, time for bed. All right, so you have to pay attention to how you're living your life so that you know why things happen, right? Cause and effect. Why can't you go to sleep? Yes, that's why. That's why a lot of people come here. And sometimes in bed, instead of sleeping, we're watching somebody play freaking League of Legends. Don't even turn the blue light filter on. Got the headphones on and everything. It's 4 a.m. You gotta work at 10. Then you start counting. Okay, it's 4 a.m. now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. I got 6 hours of sleep. I just need 5. When you life have insomnia, that's how you think. You're like, I got 6 hours left, but I just need 5. So with this time, so by the time you try to go to sleep, it's already, you only got really 4 hours because it takes you another hour to actually fall asleep. So you actually get 4 hours. And sometimes 3. And you go, better than nothing. And then you repeat that for months and hopefully not years. Yes. Yes. If you want to support Sister Stargazer, check out her story. That where I used to have terrible sleep myself. Right. That's why I help people go to sleep nowadays. My karma is like, if you find great sleep, you should help your brother and sisters. Why though? They don't want it. They just want to play more League of Legends. They just want to play Battlefield. The path chooses you. Because whenever you find great result, you naturally want to help people. I didn't know that was like, I knew I wanted to help people, but I didn't know one of my most needed skill is people going to sleep. But what people actually need is wisdom. Because it relates to people. It helps them gain skills to sleep better, to not need you to go to sleep, but to fall asleep, and you're a support system for their sleep. You feel me? That's why I don't baby people. That's why I'm honest with people, so that you can turn your life around as soon as possible. Turn your sleep around as soon as possible. I don't want y'all to keep needing me to fall asleep. And here's the truth. When your sleep is good, you just come here for 5 minutes. You go like this. Hey, what the I just got here. Because you did the work to be able to put yourself into a sleepy state. Shoot, I just got here. What the? That's the goal right there. Because you don't need me anymore. We're just like a good... Right, we're a support system. Because sometimes your life can be difficult. Like, you know, Sister Grace and Virgil can be, you know, they're in a difficult... And so we support people the best. You motivated me to go to gym again. Yeah. Feeling good about your body, sleeping better, freaking, it leads to a great life. When I was depressed, I was having insomnia, playing too many video games, and just don't talk to people. I was very antisocial. Happens to the best of us. When you're sad, you don't want people to see. fine-tune this space a little bit more. I can bring it closer here. I'm trying to play the flute straight like this. I don't have to tilt. Yeah. Put this over here. Skush. Are you trying to mix skunk mix with the word kush? Skush. That's advanced terminology. See, my pinky naturally wants to go here. I mean my ring finger. So the best way to adjust for that is either Why do people not know how to properly use plant medicine? Healing is not profitable. They want to sell more product. People want to move more product to make the industry sustainable. More consumption doesn't always lead to more healing. Usually it's less. But how, and so When you respect it, it's just whenever you start using less medicine, less plant medicine, it's the same thing. Because a lot of it comes from, you have to just follow the money. People's approach to healing is non-healing, because healing stops the cash flow. But that being said, yeah, we live in a world that is highly dependent on using money as an exchange for services. And people want more, and the cost of more doesn't always mean you get more. Sometimes more is, you get less because you have more, and more is less. And it's just natural, right? I was watching a YouTube shorts about the guy who sells gold tracks, right? He said he used to give away gold coins, but a little gold coin doesn't look a lot, but it costs a lot. And people are more drawn to what looks more. So silver, he gives away a bunch of silver because it looks more. So the mind likes to have more because whoa. And so it's how people value things. And companies and marketing firms naturally invade that on a daily basis. They invade how the mind works and use it against you to make more profit. And so when it comes to plant medicine, it wouldn't be legal if you can't tax it. And so they always find a way to. Why would they? Because there's money involved. Anyways, this is old news. It's like, imagine if there was a cure to cancer. What would happen to MD Anderson Research Center if they managed to find something that destroys all cancer? What would that chemo machine be doing? That's an investment, right? People invest. So to keep investors happy and investing more, the problem has to continue. Retreat centers would be closing down if they solve issues. Hospitals would be closing down if they solved and healed people. Well, what's the intention? It's business. That's why the genuine healers, they're unheard of, because they don't want that in the mainstream, because it doesn't. Anyways, yeah. Being responsible for your life and your healing can be difficult. So they wait for us to be super sick, super vulnerable, and then let the doctor tell us we have only 5 months to live, when we could be preventing it by the way we eat, live, think, exercise, meditate, prayer. And so that's why to awaken and find balance in life is actually quite difficult, because balance brings harmony and less illness. That's why many people start healing in here. Why? You start to feel more balanced. Your body can heal itself. But the people who are trying to profit from your sickness don't want that message out there. Because it's free healing. Why the hell would they want free healing? Why would they have free energy when they can charge you money for it? Tesla, I want to give people free energy. Rockefeller, why the heck would you do that? That's the old game of corporation, and that's how a lot of what the world is built on now, for profit. And so that's why the mystics still exist. Boing, 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 boing. Because the mystic, or Morgan, whatever. Right? But instead, I just focus on solution. How can I be the change? Many people know about the problem. How can we be solution? Even when I'm being solution like this, right? I'm donation based because of this. But if I'm not even open to donation, how the hell am I gonna be here and live my life? And yet people still criticize me. But guess what? It's just one or two. But imagine you doing the best that you can, and doing your best to be as pure as you can, right? Donation based. I'm here a long time, and for some, stop using people's sickness. Like, what the? And so, but that teaches me my own value system. I believe in what I'm doing enough to keep going every day. Yeah, let's not talk. Let's let that go. Like, I've been in here. And so that's why I'm becoming more firm with negative talk, because when you're showing up, no one has to pay anything. You don't have to be subscribed. You don't have to be Buddhist. You don't have to be Christian. You just show up as you are. And that's why eventually, I'm coming into a awareness that, okay, goodbye. You just show up and chill, and then you get the benefits. And still people will criticize and judge. Yeah. Just like every teacher, right? My own teacher, Buddha, Jesus, all these teachers. When you're actually transformational and effective, you have people criticizing you. But when you're not effective, no one notices you at all. That's where I started. Just a baby mystic village idea. Just a seed, right? But when you're in watering the seed for a while, Yeah, a lot of the flutes look the same because they kind of do. This one is, I didn't name this one yet, so you see how similar that looks. The main difference is this one is the E minor flute that I didn't really name yet. The Mystic Village flute is flushed at the bottom here. This one is not flush, it has that. Me and my flutes. This is the one from my uncle that passed away. And for a tiny flute, it has a good weight because it's mahogany wood, I think. It's like... very crisp and very clear. Yeah, this is a very, very nice flute. Also known as a teacher's flute because it's like a, usually it's PVC, but that one's dialed into the max. Concert tuned. Yeah, so many. But of course, people really resonate to the Native American flutes and the bass flute. That one's kind of that's kind of high C, you could say. It's like similar to. This is more of a lower tone. This is the Kenna Peruvian bass flute. The technical thing about flute and miking technique is that some of them are more airy. So you have to lower the high and move the mic back. Right, you can hear the airiness. Yeah, I always try to respect the ancestor in the flute because you can feel it anyways. Right, so airy, so you cut the high. reverb on, then it's hitting. Yeah, so I do put a lot of effort in trying to make it sound quality. So that's why a lot of audiophiles like coming here, because they realize there's some audio engineering going on of some sorts, you know. And I need it too, because I'm trying to bring you the best that I can. That's why I'm proud of the work that I do, because I know I'm bringing my best every stream, you know. That's why you see me trying to fix issues. Whenever there's an issue, I have to fix it right away, because if you don't, it could just be there forever. Like buzzing noises. Thank you, brother. John Ra. Let me use bio break here. Welcome, Vivian. But I feel that I'm dialed in now, like to live streaming. It's like learning what people like, what I like, and how to succeed on here is actually very difficult. I think the hardest part about doing a stream where you talk about deep things is how to have boundaries. Very difficult. How to have boundaries. How to deal with it's easy to deal with positivity, but harder to deal with negativity, and learning how to deal with it authentically, you know. So, and for some people there is no way. They just kind of difficult to deal with some people. Yeah. Boundaries is an all-day practice for me, for sure. You know, when you scroll through shorts and you see people live stream, you see people, prove to me God's real, prove to me God's not real. The algorithm doesn't like that kind of content because it's not, it may blow, it may be popular, but in the long run, the platforms don't want people arguing, right? It makes the environment unhealthy for at least general viewership. So that's why they want positive vibes only, but some people just want drama only. Because that's kind of what people end up, we gravitate to the he said, she said, what happened, this and that. And then we never come to this, find solution in our personal life, which is a huge issue. It's like we know about the issues of the world, but can't fix our own life issue. And there's a lot of things that distract us from it. Yeah. Right, instead of fixing our sleep, we don't. We spend time on other things. Instead of improving our health, we spend time on drama or some things. So prioritizing, I think that has to be the theme of the month coming up. What do you prioritize in your life? Do you prioritize peace, love, harmony? Whatever you prioritize in your life is what you get. If you want to be happy but you don't prioritize happiness, then you're never gonna really achieve it because it's not your priority. Sure. What did you experience? Inspiration? Thy inspiration? Times are difficult now for many. I'm grateful for what you are doing here. Thank you for being here. I think people get surprised that this is my job. Like, how can this be my job? And they don't realize, it's not very profitable on like greatly yet, but it's something that grows slowly. And that's why, how can this be it? They just can't fathom. It's almost like there's some trailblazing going on. It's just, this is not what people think live streamers and content creators are. It's like there's gotta be some sponsorship. It's like a church. This is, but it's not religious. It's more of a principles and values and consistency. Yeah. It's more about making my life work and doing what I love. Yeah. I love being here. Right. And then okay, how can I make my money work too? Because it used to not work. That's why I had to do Amazon. So finding the balance was difficult. Very difficult. And you had to take the leap of faith. Someone skipped me in line and I called them out on it because I felt like people need to be confronted and called out for their behavior. Should we call out people for certain behavior or just keep quiet and let things be? Personally, if I see somebody cut and it's not like I let it by, because you know why? They already cut themselves. If they're willing to cut in line, how much do you think they're cutting? Like how much they're trying to shortcut in their own life? That's happened to me, but you know what? It's just another spot in line to me, right? Go ahead. Because sometimes it's an opportunity for me to practice patience. Right. When it's really crucial, you'll get a number. Like when you go to the DPS, right? You go into somewhere where it's more official. But whenever it's not as official, right? Because if imagine getting involved with somebody that's ungrounded, you're blessed. You don't have to cut people in line to get what you want. Some people, they need to lie, cheat, and steal to live their life because they lack mentor and guidance. Right? Now, that being said, if you're in a hurry to get somewhere and somebody cut you, and you're in a hurry and somebody cut you, that's a different story. Sometimes you're in a hurry and somebody try to cut you off, like do the wrong thing, right? When you're in a hurry. So there's a time and place to stand up for yourself, so that you're not just passive all the time. There's nothing wrong with standing up for yourself. And when you do it, be bold. One time at the temple, the master was complaining about how somebody did something wrong. And then somebody at the temple threw a friend under the bus. They didn't do anything wrong, but the person didn't want to take accountability. That person that got thrown under the bus came to me crying. I didn't do it, and this person threw me under the bus. Right? And I was like, that's kind of effed up. I made the other dude apologize to the person crying. That's the wrong thing, right? Because you're at a temple where, right, we want to do the right thing here, not throw each other under the bus. It's not a healthy environment, right? Because that context, right? We're here together to grow spiritually. We don't want to, right? Sometimes people are scared of getting scolded by the master, that they'll throw a friend under the bus. But that scolding is to help us break the ego. But some people, their ego is stronger than their faith. They don't want to get yelled at. And so, but then the universe, right, bless me with an opportunity. I can either say, nah, or I can go, hey, yo, apologize to her. Like, I just straight up, you need to go to apologize to her, okay? Because it's about principles and values and leadership, right? Like y'all, right? Many moderators, you see something, you say something, principles and values. But sometimes it gets tricky. And that's where you have to do the best to use your discernment and learning to reflect on some things to get deeper insight is the best thing you can do. Just observe, listen, and contemplate. But at the end of the day, when you have a good heart and you're a good person, most people know. You can only trick people for long enough, but over time, 3 things cannot hide for long: the moon, the sun, and the truth. Welcome, Raynell. Did you just come from TikTok? Observe, listen, and contemplate. I know that to an extent, I just don't have much practicing doing that, confronting others. Yeah, that's why you see me. I guess my current favorite flute right now is this one, just because I don't really have a favorite, because it's more about what's useful. Just so crisp. It's like my team, right? Everyone matters. Every member of the team does something unique. So you see people. Right? So to respond to inspiration here, observe, listen, and contemplate is what I do every day when I'm here. Whether they judge me, they love me, I just stay centered first and do the best that I can to be a good human being, knowing that I'll disappoint some people. That's it. It's impossible to make everyone happy. I just work on my happiness. Sometimes I disappoint people by being me. That's okay. That's why there's hopefully other people that they can talk to. I hope I'm not the only one that they resonate with, you know? Let's respond to how do you stop sadness trying to take over part of your life? Live more in the moment and focus on positive. The easiest way to focus on positive is count your blessing, which is called be grateful for the stuff you already have. You woke up today. Yay! Thank you that I woke up today. I drank some coffee this morning with milk. Oh, damn. Thank you for coffee and some milk. Thank you for singing bowls. I already have this blessing. Count your blessing, you know. Many people count their tears, and that's what they get. You count your sadness, that's what you get. You count your misery, you rack it up. Well, what happens if you start counting your blessing? Bless up, man. What do you count your your gratitude. You count your joy. You jump for you get it? Yeah, count your money. Count your breath. Count Dracula. It's Fridays. Friday. I'm warming up. You know? We don't play around here, okay? How can I make myself more positive in life? Count your blessing. Right, when you count your blessing, you already have it. It's same thing. Because it's easier to be positive about the thing you already have, which means there's some positive thing you already have, but you're not focusing on it. So if you just turn your attention from negative to positive, because it's all, and if you don't know, now you know, mistakes. Rolling on the street, smoking indo, sipping on gin juice. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. I'm grateful for the food I eat. I had 3 fried eggs this morning. Frickin'. When I go outside, the cat loves me. I love the cat. I pet the cat one time, it falls over because it wants a belly rub. I can go, man, how come there's no dogs around here? There's too many cats outside. They just want me to pet it all day. What? The cat's using me. Thank you for my healthy body. I'm grateful for healing my body. If I have an ache, you know what I do? It's hammer time. I'm grateful I can heal my body. It's hammer time. Are there many feral cats? Half and half, yeah. And they got the alpha cat that come by. But since we've been feeding cat for many generations, we're like the sanctuary area. You know. Yeah, we basically have a cat sanctuary here. They'll come far. They'll come far to come eat something here. The daddy will come back once in a while. Like, hey, don't cause problem. Yeah. That being said, I've been growing on Twitch lately. At night, it's been... Last night, we had 83 viewer peak. I was like, oh. But because I also didn't talk very much. Just focus more on music. And also it's because they got rid of all those bots. Yeah. The most advanced bots is coming from the YouTube, the YT. They're advanced, but then it's hard for them to be relatable because they suck at getting like at context, and it's kind of funny to like, it's not adding up. Like there's one called Rogue Archivist, right? Some generic name, Rogue Archivist. Okay, so here's what I'll read what the bot says, so y'all can be up to date with the leading edge of botting. Okay. Channel activity. Dry. Medicine doesn't respect you. How are you, Mikey? Yage. Snuff. Thank you, X. I threw half a bottle of Ayua into Lago the Artesian. You So Young is a lake in Guat. I don't believe in teachers. It's like trying to create tension, right? That's what I see. It's trying to create more engagement with tension, like disagreeable. Yeah. Like that. I wasn't, I don't always look at, just so y'all can, like, this is what it typed. I threw half a bottle of Ayua into Lago di Artesian. So if anyone knows what the freak that is, let me know. Okay. Okay. That's on the vertical. It's been a while ago, yeah. It's like trying, and then, because some people drunk too, I try to be, I try to be understanding. Because sometimes people are actually just drunk, and here's the funny part about drunk people. They always let us know they're drunk. Because they need community. And so you're like, oh. That's what I notice. Yeah, all the people who come here drunk, they're like, "Are you drunk?" Yeah, just a couple bottle of vodka, of the of vodka doesn't hurt. Like, wait, what? And yeah, I used to take somebody from work home to their house because they didn't have a car, and she was an alcoholic, and she asked me if I could take her to the corner, the liquor store, and I didn't realize, like, thank you, Alex. Thank you so much thank you for the PayPal. And thank you, Sharon. Thank you. All right. And so I didn't realize she was an alcoholic until that moment where she went in and got a little bottle of Smirnoff or whatever. And then one morning, it was like 9 a.m. or some, she called me. I was like, what the? Right. Or somebody called me. No, she called me. She says, Thanet, I'm at a rehab center in downtown. They found me drunk. They found me passed out, and somebody took me to the rehab center. And I went to pick her up from downtown to bring her home. And then, freaking like 6 years later, she called me thanking me for doing that. It's like, because she turned her life around, and I guess she remembered or something, and just, I think she called me when she was living in Vegas. She moved from Houston to Vegas, and she just called to. I'm like, wait, who is this? Whoa, you call what the? It was the last. Okay, thank you, Sister Grace. Hope everything is perfect. And so that's just right before I became like a spiritual leader. The universe always got me to do I just followed the universe to do random stuff and to help people. And got used to, like I told y'all, like how my friend from work called me at 4 a.m. to go pick them up because they were driving drunk and on other substances, hit the curb, had a flat tire, and I had to change their tire while a cop was watching me in my silk Asian pajamas in a bougier side of town. And the cop was like, what the? And guess what? That person's not doing good in life still. Because they came here one time. And I tried to mentor them. They don't want it. They're still closed-minded. I tried to help the whole way, and yet they just use you. So, even when it's difficult, I still help because somebody needs to believe in people, I want to believe in people. I want to help people. It's just, some people are not ready for it. Even if they have been to jail and walked the wrong path. And I get it. I'm just another person doing the best they can to be of service. And we're getting to the season of more of that, people, the darkness gets to people, the coldness, and a lot of substance drop around this time, right? Halloween, it just drops. Halloween, that's when it begins. All right, they flood the market with substance, and I think it just comes from so many avenues. So you start to see people drive crazy and more parties. There's a lot more parties happening too. I think we just need to take care of ourselves first. Be kind to ourselves and feel genuine happiness within ourselves. Many good people try to help others and get drained because they don't know how to help themselves. Which is difficult. That's why, imagine this. I was helping people being broke for so long until I learned maybe I need to be open to money. Because how can I help people and then I can't even help myself? Which led me towards, all right, the reason I wanted to live stream, I was looking for a way to make money and still serve humanity. And this is like over 6 years later, still at it, And I'm just grateful for your time. And we're at the end of the morning stream. The holiday presents, a two-way road. Yeah, it's been a while since I go and look at like when my beginning was and all these things, because I don't. People ask all the time, and sometimes I'm so dedicated for months I don't think about these kind of things, or years sometimes. Like, oh yeah, this was written in my journal since 2012. Right. Anyways, thank you to all the moderators. Thank you, everybody. Here we go. We're gonna do 30 ohms. I'll be back tonight, 11:30. And if you have more questions, I'll come back, like slave verse here. Thank you so much. Here we go. Breathing in. Please love your damn self. I wonder if they let me add more emojis already, but... And thank you to Raynell. Thank you for being a member on the YT. And Sister D, your shirt should be arriving today or tomorrow. If not already, so... And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Congrats to Sister Christy for getting the opportunity to serve more in the community, helping more children and families. Thank you so much, sister. I need to copy that, See, here it is. There we go. Here, I'll copy this. She said, I wanted to share with you I will be going into schools over Christmas term to do special story time and meditation to teach the kids. They have light and magic within them and teach kindness. This is in London where she is. I have been asked to go to different community centers for carers, disabled and sick people to do meditation and sound healing with them. So That's what happens when you help yourself. The universe tells you, go help other people too. And so it's just the beginning. Just keep going. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. There we go. The end. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Yeah, helping communities is where it's at.